Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good
Hey,
night, and good morning to people who are watching us live on Bring Again, Alston's group, and also SaaS Launch Pad.
yeah.
Today we have an
It's hard to
exciting
pronounce,
session.
I know.
Yeah,
Sometimes
sorry.
you can just call it SLP or something. I think I should
Yeah,
just rename it to
okay,
SLP.
SLP. So today it's a very exciting session that we would be having because Thrivedesk has been making a lot of noise, in the last couple of weeks that with the deal that they've been going on in the community, and in fact, yesterday there was a very interesting feature that was launched, and I'm sure everybody is excited about it. Instead of me talking about it, we do have. Ashikul here, and soon we'll be, joined by Parvez as well, who will passionately talk about the product. Before we jump into the product today, it's a very, very exciting session personally for me because uh, Kartik is my LTD guru, and he's the one who welcomed me into the LTD community and made me very comfortable. In fact, this is the first ever session that I'm doing with Kartik, so I'll be
Awesome.
feeling a lot nervous,
Excited.
today because I have a lot of respect, admiration, and love for Karthik. So, and it's a
Thanks
dream
a lot,
come true
man.
for me doing a session with
Same.
Karthik. And secondly, the deals that Karthik personally brings in. I know I've been a super fan of it, be it Wooffunnels or this one. In fact, it takes a lot of time in vetting the deals and making sure that we all get benefited out of these deals. And this is not about Karthik, but I still have to talk about what I really feel about this deal. That is what made us interested and said, okay, why not we talk about it because. This Thrivedesk can do a lot of things, and somewhere even personally, I'm thinking as to where I can use it, where and is it too much for my company, etc. So instead of getting personally and getting all these questions answered personally, I thought that we will do a live session which will be very, very beneficial to everybody in the community. And in fact, the team was very kind to give us a giveaway as well for people who are going to be in this session and be actively participating. I do not know the rules as to how you will get the giveaway, but please be tuned in. Please be there throughout the session, and I'm sure that you're going to get something exciting. So, with that, without much ado, I also have my colleague Sam here, who is at work, but he just wanted to be show his face in this very exciting event. And I also have Karthik and Ashikul, so without much ado, I'll leave it to Ashikul to give us a demo of this application. And then if there are any questions, we will take it, probably at the end of the session or in between the session as well. And okay, Alston also has joined. In fact, Alston was busy as well, and now Alston also has joined. So it's a pretty it's going to be a pretty exciting session today. Uh,
Awesome.
Tuned in to have
Awesome.
some, amazing demo. Over to
Guys,
you,
guys,
Karthik
if
and
you're
Ashikul.
online, please drop comments so that we know like you are here and we can call out your name. I can see David is here. So I'm just calling out David. David made a really interesting comment. David said Sam joining from his private jet.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think
Wow.
that's a Tesla.
It's gonna be happening soon for Sam, right? He's gonna get a private jet. I wish and I hope he comes to India and like take me along sometime.
No,
Yeah.
no. With Sam, we never know where it's going to come from live or on what time he is going to come for a live. It can be happening midnight or morning. Anytime he's going to go live and talk about something related to SAS.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Thank you guys for the nice welcome. It's not a private jet. It's just an electric car. That's all it is. Nothing fancy, guys.
You bought
So
Tesla, right? You were
thank
talking
you.
about Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah, I end up getting it. Yeah, yeah. So it's not bad. It's I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah.
It's nice, but I'm not big on like car very much. Like but it's that's what it is. It's like a monthly payment that I used to pay for the other car. It's kind of same. thing.
Got it.
So, but
Got it.
it's at least I don't have to stop by at the gas station anymore. That's all it is. And
Awesome.
so,
Oh,
yeah,
Awesome.
I've been looking forward for this event and very excited seeing everybody because this is the first time we are going live on three groups at once,
All of us
which is
together.
which actually
yeah.
all of us together. So
Amazing.
very excited, and you guys already know that I do have to go, uh, but uh, but I'll stay around and watch the session. Good luck to both founders, Parvez and I
Article.
trying to
Ashik,
remember
Ashik.
the Ashik.
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 Yeah, good luck, guys, and we are very excited for you guys and best wishes from everybody.
Awesome. Excited, man.
Okay.
I think it's the first time all of us are here, almost six people on the screen, and
Yeah.
kind of interesting how it's gonna go. Let's go. Let's start. Who's gonna start the session? Oh, you can see the names as well of the people.
Yeah. So Parvez also
I would
has
like to
joined,
I would
and
like to first.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Kartik.
Parvez, the founder from Thrivedesk, has just joined us, and super excited to actually hear his views, all the updates that are coming in Thrivedesk. I was personally excited to hear opinion from Elson because I respect him a lot, and all his opinions, like I listen to it very carefully. He's very up with it. Usually, the opinions that Elson put is really up to the point, and you know that he's speaking truthfully, right? So from my side, I want to see like some kind of feedback from Elson. I think that would be like a personal barometer for me and see like where we are at.
Okay, so shall I go ahead with that? I thought we are going to do an introduction first. So you guys already know, right? I've been using Thrivedesk before the launch itself as like a beta test with Saspirat. Really enjoying the inbox feature for me because it helps me to track all the partnership requests, customer support requests, and everything. And it's really easy. For example, I'm using Zogo Mail for my Saspirat. The Zogo Premium as a mail suite as for my. I didn't like to use separate inboxes or email address. The setting up process was really easy. I just need to forward it all the mails to a one specific email address and get started with it. So I really like that feature. I did try the chat feature, but it's not up to for me. It's not suitable for me because I'm not going to be live on most of the time during my. It's a deal website. It's not a personal services
Exactly.
or small
Exactly.
business. It's even though it might be a good feature, but it's not something suited for me. I tried it, tested it, it worked, and I do have some suggestion, and I send some suggestions also. I think most of the suggestions are already on your roadmap, like all the different
Yeah.
time periods, like getting it much similar to something like intercom or something like that. So that is our final goal. I think it's going to move forward and make a better product than that. So I removed the chat widget from my website because I couldn't do the live chat because I get so many questions. I can't be on that, and replace that with a chatbot. And since there is no chatbot feature as of now, I removed it and inserted another one. But once you probably integrate some kind of chatbot functionality, everything, then I might reintegrate with my website to answer the questions. And I love the canned responses because I can save the dynamic variables, and it's really easy to respond to the users because I get same questions, similar same questions where I can easily do that. Still haven't tested the community, but I have tested the inbox and I'm still using it. Not just testing, I'm using it right now with my
Amazing.
subscriber. Right? Live chat, I tested it but removed it because it did not suit me. So that is my initial impression so far with Thrivedesk.
Awesome. Awesome. Amazing. So I think live chat feature is majorly for people who are gonna be like probably selling something. Like it's mostly for e-commerce stores where you have to respond to customer queries very fast, right?
True.
For in case of Alston, he's basically like running kind of an affiliate website, and in that sense, you don't necessarily need to be on live all the time, right? So it's not needed for that. 100% agree with it. For the community feature, I'm really excited as well. Like as Elston said, it's something that I'm looking forward to personally use. Like for SaaS concept, I'm probably we gonna be shifting a lot of the members to the Thrivedesk community in some time, and that's what I'm really excited for. For the live chat, you will see it as well once the SaaS concept website is live with the e-commerce functionality. I'm gonna be using Thrivedesk as well, so you're gonna be everything in action in like some time. Like so, it's gonna be pretty good.
Cool.
Sounds great.
So
Sounds great, guys.
who's gonna give us the demo and like probably talk about updates? Is it gonna be Parvez or is it gonna be Ashik?
I think Parvez should start because in this session we'll be mostly looking into community. I think, yeah, if I'm correct, and the new surprise, which I think Parvez is going to disclose at the
Even I'm
last.
not aware of the surprise, so I'm excited for it, man. What surprise?
It has something to do with the look of the software itself. It's completely changing. You are keep asking me why Ashik you're not
Amazing,
making videos with
amazing, amazing,
Thrivedesk. Why didn't you
amazing.
make videos for this and that? So this is the reason why I'm not making videos, because I will have to remake those
Redo
videos.
the videos. Yeah.
So something that
That is a problem, to be honest,
And
with something like Thrivedesk, because I initially created the video for Thrivedesk, right? Just it took 1 week and it's already outdated. I curse you guys for
They
that.
updated the UI, right? They
Yeah,
updated the
right.
whole UI.
It's no longer relevant right now.
Alston, I take it as a compliment, to be honest. It's evolving every second. That's how amazing the product is.
That's
it
crazy.
certainly
Another
is.
thing,
But it's not good for our wallet there. You guys, I was giving myself reason as to why I should not buy, and now in the last 1 week, everything is changing. As in, slowly, I mean, you're forcing me to buy it actually.
Venki, the right word is evolving, not changing. We are updating. We are
we listen
including
to
more and
we
more
listen to a
features,
lot of feedback.
more
We listen to a
you
interaction.
lot
know,
of feedback. I think
evolve a bit slowly so that I will live with the regret of not buying rather than
Not in this lifetime.
spending
When
now
Kartik
itself.
is there, not in this lifetime. We can't evolve slowly. It's not possible. When Kartik is there, I don't think we can evolve
we
slowly.
have to evolve fast. We have to
True.
evolve
Absolutely,
fast.
absolutely.
So, so guys, one thing like I'm gonna be talking about is lots of people had some kind of confusion regarding the agency plan. So once and for all, like
Yeah.
I want Ashik to clear all the confusion. Ashik already made a video about it, so he can actually cover that aspect and like just clear that confusion once and for all. And after that, we're gonna be diving deep into the updates that Thrivedesk is pushing, and I'm really excited for the surprise as well, man.
Right. Can I share my video?
Yes, yes, please.
100% you can.
You can.
Venki, you can remove us from the stage like while Ashik is showcasing his video or something. That
So, guys,
okay.
the previous plan has already been taken out from the website. I'm not being able to show you that, but what it was actually, there was only one workspace, right? And in that workspace, there were unlimited inboxes, users, and stuff like that. There were 20 communities and 20 knowledge bases. But we have taken that agency plan out and included a proper agency plan, something that, to be honest, perfectly fits with an agency, right? So when we are
I think,
talking,
sorry to interrupt.
there,
I
there,
think
there's a lot
Parvis,
of noise from some
I think
place.
Parvis side can mute himself. I think there's some background noise on his end.
Parvez, can you mute yourself? Like there's a lot of noise in the background. Or
Okay, cool. Now it's
okay,
okay,
perfect.
now it's perfect, right? So previously there was this only one workspace with unlimited inboxes and users,
exactly,
right? So
exactly.
it was quite a bit of a feat for agency, but we wanted to make it better. We wanted to make it seems like that you are actually going to handle clients with separate zones and segregated places and dashboard, right? So a client may ask for you that he wants a separate dashboard, and he doesn't want you to assign the users for him. He himself want to assign users, and he himself want to create inboxes. So more of like agencies who can rent out all these workspaces to their clients, and they can manage themselves the entire this entire support tool, right? So that's why we introduced a new agency plan, a uniform one, which I hope will eradicate all the confusion that the previous agency plan created, and that too with 20 workspaces. Now, there is this thing. The first idea of workspaces we had is because of larger businesses, right? So let's say I'm the head of customer support for Tesla, and I have a whole team of support in Bangladesh and another team of support in India. So in that case, you need two separate workspaces, because one workspace will contain its own support agents, and those support agents, the team of support agents will not have access to the other workspace. You
Got it.
can you can still do that with different inboxes, but that makes your dashboard little messy. Now, if you see here, I have three workspaces, right? These are the three workspaces. Monster Int is more of a demo workspace for me. I've created to demonstrate this. And you see, under one workspace, I have two inboxes. It's basically sales at your domain. I have my domain, monster.thrivedesk email. You can have your domain like abc.com or abc.email, right? So I have two in shared inboxes inside one workspace. You can
Got it.
have multiple inboxes because this new agency plan gives you unlimited shared inboxes. So as many shared inboxes as you want, you can create in each of these workspaces. But here is the catch: if you want a separate workspace altogether for one of your client, then you can redeem or introduce a new workspace inside your dashboard, right? So this is another workspace. I'm going to my theme expert dashboard. From here, I can also go to my Thrivedesk workspace, right? So you have
Amazing.
the option to choose and toggle between one workspace to another, and you can dedicatedly give the admin
Access
access to your client so that he can manage the workspace from his uh,
independently.
from his independent account, right? So that was the
Amazing.
whole idea, and that's, I think, is going to resolve all the confusion and going to give you the perfect solution for any agency out there. And also do not forget the first use case that we had. It's not just for the agencies, for larger businesses with
Yeah.
presence in multi jurisdictions can
Got it.
and giving support in multi languages, a feature that is coming very soon, hopefully.
Got
We'll
it.
be able to give or create workspaces separately for this jurisdiction and countries. So big business as well as agencies, this plan perfectly fits. So I hope
Got
that
it.
clarifies and erase all the confusion.
I have a small doubt on that. Like, if I'm giving a workspace to my one of my client and is using it for, let's say, 6 months or 1 year, and he decided to stop using the service or leave the agency, if I purchase that particular LTD, can I assign that space to another client potentially in future?
Yes, there was this huge confusion going on in the group. I have posted a long post with use cases and multiple situations just to address this. Let it be absolutely clear. You have a client and the client leaves you, right? And you don't want to give your LTD workspace to the client because he didn't purchase it from you, or there is no arrangement between you and the client where you will going to give that LTD workspace with unlimited inboxes and 10 users, right, to that client. So what happens here? If the client does not want to stay with Thrivedesk as a whole, not just with you as an agency, but not with Thrivedesk as a whole, you will ask us to erase the organization totally. You will go and ask at our help at thrivedesk.com for support, and we will erase that entire data, because that will be also a GDPR violation, yeah, retaining the data of your client. So we will erase the entire organization. We'll definitely going to ask for permission from the client himself, but after he give the permission that, yeah, I want to move completely away from Thrivedesk and completely away from Alston's agency, so I will erase all the data, and your LTD workspace is still there. Yeah, you do not lose your LTD workspace, not at all. There was this huge confusion that people were having, that they will end up losing the workspace. No one from our team actually mentioned that. There was a little confusion going on, but yeah, nevertheless, you will never going to lose that LTD workspace. It's still going to be there, right? If the client wants to stay with Thrivedesk but doesn't want to stay with Alston's agency, what happens then? The client get migrated to the appropriate MRR plan that were available at that moment of time. He can choose the MRR plans for himself, and he move out along with all of his data safe, right? And you get your LTD plan back. Now comes the third
Amazing.
scenario. You want to give away your entire LTD workspace to your client, right, Anston? And you want to give the entire ownership to it. So you
True.
can do that as well.
Okay, cool.
In that case, you lose one license.
Makes
Or
sense.
one
Makes
word.
sense. Makes sense. And one, is there any like limits? Like this is the number of time we will do this for a LTD, or is there some kind of fair usage policy or maximum number of times we can do if we purchase this LTD?
I think Parvez will be the right person to answer that question. Do we have any fair? I never see any fair usage policy for this particular purpose to be drafted as of yet, because what's the point of restricting the business of the agencies, right? But Parvez is the right person to answer this query.
Got it.
I didn't I didn't get the question,
What?
Felson.
Yes,
Uh,
answer.
Ashwin, can you repeat? Even I didn't understand the question. So
Okay,
what exactly?
let's say, for example, you mentioned, right, I can refill the workspace limit even if once I deleted a particular workspace or he moved away to a different LTD account by purchasing MR or any all those three situations. I'm asking if I purchase a LTD, is there like only this many times I can change possibly remove the client and get back to that refill, or is there some, for example, if a customer goes away from me like 4 or 5 times a customer changes coming for it, do you guys allow that, or is there some kind of fair usage policy like we only will allow a change like every 2 months or so, something? I just want to make it clear for agency. Is it
Okay.
understood now?
Yeah, I understand it properly. So we don't have any fair policy like this now. But one thing I want to address, because removing the agency, giving back the license is so much manual labor from us in the back end, and we wanted to do and progress our business further so that we can generate our subscription values and to value the LTD client as well. So if it is a lot of hassle for us, or if it happened very frequently to you, it's an unreasonable amount of time, then we'll definitely put a fair users policy. But if you fair, we will fair as well. So we don't have any plan right now, but that should be fair for both parties, right? So if you say every other week you come us and say, hey, my client left out, so I need my LTD back, and clear this workspace, give my LTD back, that will be a lot of work for us as well. So in that particular case, we may have to introduce the fair users policy or something like that. But
Yeah, that's
particular,
what I wanted to ask, because it's not just changing an email address or a password or something like that, because you are
exactly.
moving data, you are doing all that, even deleting the process, clearing out, requires a lot of work from your end. So just wanted to make sure that if a agency, let's say, have any plans of giving workspace as a trial for the user, like you test it out, if you are happy you can stay with us, or you can delete the data and move out. So if you have that, like you just mentioned right there, you will be putting some kind of fair usage policy if that's overloaded. So just want to clear out in case if it for a big businesses or agency.
Yeah, so I just shared my screen. So just please allow my screen so that I can show how things can move forward. So
Yeah, while Parvez share his screen, I just want to give a tips of an advice. Guys, if you're planning to play around inside Thrivedesk, just go with free workspaces. Do not
so
redeem. Yeah.
let not break the ice, Ashik. So let me introduce myself, because I got the plot and I got the mic. So what's up,
All yours, all
everybody?
yours.
Yeah. So let's begin.
Awesome.
So let's see how the LTD workspace is coming. So addressing the Aston issue. So when you go and create a new workspace, you will have 3 different options. So right now you will see Pro, Pro plan, you will have free plan, and you will have LTD plan. So if you are an LTD buyer, you will only see the LTD plan. All the other customer or regular customer won't be able to see the LTD plan. So if you want to play with a new workspace, or if you want to play with some configuration, you just create a free workspace. And once you're done, either you can delete the workspace and you can upgrade to the LTD workspace whenever you feel comfortable. So I think that's clear up the confusion
Yes,
as well, right?
yes, that's clear. Thank you.
Yeah. So let me answer some question of you guys. I know you guys have some questions in these weeks, and I wanted to address all of our supporters, all of our buyers, and everyone. Thank you for supporting us. And before going to address our new features, I wanted to mention that we are in business for last 10 years. So as Aston mentioned in his comments, the live chat is not very important for his kind of business. So we also see this kind of scenario for several different of our business. So some people ask us, do this feature, that might be important for them, but on a broad picture, that feature important for you might not suitable for, or important for majority of people. So that is the reason we prioritize our feature request, and we develop the feature based on these priorities. So we have our own prioritized framework for developing a feature. So that's the reason we created the assistant first, and we created the contact form. Then we added a live chat. Then we're adding the WooCommerce step by step. It's an ongoing process based on the demand and the priorities, right? So one feature is important for you, but not very important for the rest of the world. So I wanted to request you guys to be patient, and do send us all the feedbacks, and do give us all the suggestion you might have, and we will prioritize them and we'll deliver them on time, one by one. So let me show you what we delivered in this period of time. The most important feature we delivered in the launch period is the reporting, because we understand reporting is the core feature for all the support tools, and our previous reporting was the basic one. So we improved the reporting, and we try to make it the very best reporting out there, but we know we lack some features, and we will improve it over time. So
Venki, can you actually give the full stage to Parvez so that his screen is a bit bigger and everybody can see? And you can actually remove us from the stage. I think there's a format where you can actually just choose Parvez, and he is the one who is presenting the screen, and so that his screen looks a bit bigger for everybody.
There is another layout on.
There's a layout and restream, right? You can basically make the whole thing a bit bigger or something. Amazing. Yeah. Awesome.
So
awesome.
This is the reporting. You can switch between your inboxes and see the reporting. We are now in adding the access control of this reporting part as well. So in this reporting, you can see the productivity level of your team, average resolution times, and fast response, and all the average conversion, and how long it takes to response your clients, and your happiness score, how much client is giving you the greetings, reports, and who is giving your feedbacks, and so on and so forth. So you can basically filter your reporting, and this is very big update from us, because reporting takes a lot of times and a lot of server power to create and generate. So you can select a particular agent and can see the reporting of his performance. I think he doesn't have any performance report yet. Let me see myself. So I think there is some bug happening in agent reporting here. So, but you got the picture. We delivered the reporting, and we are now continuously fixing and updating the reporting part. So this is one feature that we introduced in the middle of our launch. The next feature I'm going to show you is the autonomy integration. As you already have, if you are already in our group or other group, you know we delivered the autonomy integration, and we have a dedicated webinar coming with the autonomy team. So we will show the use case and the demo for the autonomy integration and that particular webinar. Kartik, we have the date fixed for this webinar?
The webinar is going to be planned tomorrow as far as I know, but if there's a change in date, I'll let you know. From Daman, I had a call, and yeah, probably Wednesday is the day when we are doing it.
Perfect. So we'll show the use case of autonomy, how Thrivedesk can integrate with autonomy, and how this data sync with each other, and our plan for autonomy and all the CRM integration in that space. So this is another important feature that we shipped in this launch time. Then another important feature we shipped is as we let's check out assistants, and you will see there is a new app section in the assistant part. The reason we are calling it assistant, not the live chat, is a part of our vision is to give you a true web assistant. Is also a chatbot builder, and other part is also it's coming soon. So that's the reason we are calling it assistant from the day one, because we wanted to create a true assistant for your user. So this is just the beginning, and you'll see a lot more apps coming in this part. So right now we have Woocommerce integrations. So if I have Woocommerce installed on my workspace, I can show this workspace. So I don't think I have Woocommerce installed in this workspace. So let's jump into the demo workspace, and let's go to the assistants, and let's see. So I have Woocommerce installed in this assistant, and whenever you enable this order checking app, so you will see a order status widget pop into your assistant home screen. So what happened if a customer want to check his order status or license status, or what their order is shipped or not, and what's the payment status, they can just click here, they put their email address, and they put their order number, and they can see their order status live inside the assistant. And he can also ask for a refund, or he can also ask for a query, and that will take him to the conversation section as well. So from jumping to the Woocommerce section to the conversation section, and we wanted to create as seamless as possible. So this is very important update for us. And one more important update we have done for this part is community. So a lot of people are confused about the branding and all the other part as well. So we entirely redesigned the community, and we updated all the settings and all the panels for there. So in this part, you will see we have enabled Thrivedesk branding removal. So if you are an agency plan or other plan, you will be able to see the Thrivedesk branding removal option based on your plan. And here is a dedicated branding page, so where you can change your brand color. We have few color here, but we will add a color picker here so that you can choose your color. So you can just choose the color and save, and you will see that changes immediately. So you will see the community is totally branded by your color and your color schema. So that's one thing. Another thing is you can set a communication replay to your email. So all the email notification emails or the system generated email goes from Thrivedesk, but it will appear on the replay email box. So whenever a customer or your community member reply to that email address, it will goes to your email address. So that's the part. Then you can add your custom domain here. You can change community your domain.com, and you are done. So we are adding more feature every day, every other day. And the most important feature for community is also a new editor. So you can just let's say let's copy YouTube link or Restream link or whatever link you wanted to show. So just copy and paste, and you will see a demo preview right here. So this is the new editor. You can play around the editor as well. So let's upload an image. So this is the just beginning of the community, and we are making this editor more robust so that we can incorporate this editor into our knowledge base, and then put to our live chat replay section and all the part one by one. So as you can see, we are doing a lot of work, and it takes times, but we are on our promise to deliver you everything. So I wanted to address one last things that you guys are asking, and some of our friends are advising that some of the Thrivedesk settings are little bit confusing. It takes 1 or 2 clicks to reach there. Just for example, I have to click assistant, manage, then click to assistant, then open the assistant, and this one. So we are collecting all this feedback and we come up with a brand new UI design, which is totally brand new and is intuitive and interactive UI. So we will be deploying this UI in coming months, not soon, but and that UI change the whole look and feel of Thrivedesk. The reason is we have interviewed our client with different resolutions of screens, and we have also tested our app with different resolutions of screens. So what happened with this layout, whenever you have 32-inch screen, you will see the top bar is stitched to left to right, and the center part is left remain on the center. So this is the one issue. So we have some horizontal and vertical space to jump between. So I have to check top left, then top right, then center of this screen. So we wanted to create a flawless, seamless UI that is very much familiar with you guys as well and less confusing. So let's see what new UI look like and how it we are calling it interactive. So presenting the new UI. So this is the new UI. You will see we are jumping from left bar to totally top bar to totally left area. And the most important thing is it's very interactive. So let's jump into this inbox. So whenever you are in this inbox, let me see my dev environment is running or not. Yeah, it's running. So whenever you are in this inbox, so you are in this inbox, you can play a video to watch what's happening here to understand what this page is about and how these things works. Video is taking a long time to render. We will issue that. Second most interesting thing is we have a guided tour for each page. So if you click here, you will see a guided tour here. So you press next, we will see, guide you through each and every step so that you understand what the menu is for, what the feature is for, and how it works. Then we'll show you everything. So just click this area and you are done. So this is the new inbox, and we are making this inbox, making this UI from the ground up, and it will take some time for testing so many different screen and there. So as you can see, we have inboxes, reports, contacts, and live chat. Move into the top level menu. So you click the live chat. It's actually assistant. So you click that assistant and it's already there. So everything you will see is already perfectly working in this new UI, but we'll need test. Another thing is the confusion between manage menu and the settings and others part as well. So it's little bit inconsistent in this regards. So we moved it, moved the confusion and move them to all settings page, your accounts, your billing page, and all this page in one place. So you can switch your workspace, go to the settings page, and all the settings page looks exactly same like all the other page. Right now it's a little bit different to the inbox page than settings page. So yeah, this is been taken care of, and we are doing everything from ground up, and that will change the whole experience as well for Thrivedesk. So if you guys have any question, feel free to shoot here. So we'll answer them one by one. And the new UI is definitely coming next month. So that needs a lot of testing. So, and you will also see, but you can also say that new UI is resemble to intercom layout. This is one of the reason, because that is very familiar UI, but the most used UI. And we wanted to create a resemblance of the popular UI, as well as there is a logical decision to choose this UI is the flow we wanted to create to one directional flow of user experience, no two-dimensional left and right, top and left. So that's the reason for new UI.
Awesome. Somebody says the UI reminds me of something. I think that's probably intercom.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of questions. I think Parvez has to answer all the questions. Like I keep on seeing all the different questions on the sidebar.
Yeah. I'm seeing some very interesting questions as well.
Can I display the questions? Is the demo work?
Yeah.
Yes, right. Okay. You can start with the first question. What is Zenba? There's a logo at the top of the line.
That's the last one. Okay.
Yeah, so I have also this question. What is Venba?
Venba is Venkatesh Balasubramanian. Yeah, that's all.
So
Okay.
Vanka is our esteemed host who's hosting today's webinar, and he's been like kind to actually take his time and interview all of us. That's a very nice gesture of him, and that's his cute little logo that you see on top.
Yeah, I mean it also means poem in our language.
Okay.
Okay,
Type
I
of
guess.
poem, Venba.
Awesome,
In
awesome,
four lines. That's all.
awesome,
Crisp
awesome.
and
Okay.
simple.
Okay.
Okay. So what are all the filters available or will be available for reports? That's one of the questions that has come up in the group.
Okay, so the filter for reporting is you can see the conversion reporting, productivity reporting, your team individuals reporting, team performance, and the happiness score. We are adding more modules every other week. So if you have any feedbacks for any other kind of filter or things like that, we will be definitely consider that.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Okay. So this question is about how does data security work at Thrivedesk with all our customer data? Please explain in brief.
Or how does data security work at Thrivedesk with all our customer data? Okay, so this is very important question, and we wanted to address these things very fast. We have a dedicated security page available on our website. You can see thrivedesk.com/our/security. We'll share this link as well. So the most thing, this security thing is took us so long time to figure out and set up. That's the reason we took 1.5 hours to develop all this infrastructure. So our infrastructure is totally on cloud, and we are using different premium services to ensure all this data, and we have our data processing agreements going on with this service provider. From our end, all our support staffs, all our developers are only can access the server they are required to do the job, and we have all these things automated. So if he wanted to go through some production things on other things, he can't. So he have to pass all these tests and other stuff. So everything is automated. So you push the commit, it goes through a review system, it passed, then it pulls back to the production server as well. So nobody can able to see what email address you are using, how the email content is, unless it's absolutely necessary. We encrypt the data and store in the AWS. It's a plain file. So if in case you need to retrieve the data, we will be able to give you the data for you. And Ashik is the lawyer here. He's a veteran lawyer here. He's taking care of all the legal aspects and all the security stuffs for our infrastructure and other processor. He's dealing all this stuff.
Fantastic. Mohandas, I believe that answers your question. So the next one is, are the community actions from users triggering any kind of action in the support inbox? For example, user comment a post, do this and do that. User reply a post, do this. So
okay, so actually that is part of a automation part. Automation is basically the action and trigger. So once we launch the automation part, we'll add the community part as well. So if a user post in this channel, that will happen, and that action and trigger will go. So
okay, fantastic.
And I'm really excited. I got to interrupt. I'm really excited. I think you guys hired the CTO from Automate.io, right?
yeah.
The automation, the big company that basically deals with automation and stuff. And that guy is from Bangladesh only. He just joined your office. I saw the update.
Yeah. So we have been recruiting like crazy and setting team for each module so that we can deliver on time.
So
and we have a
automation
very
is
big
gonna be a
plan
huge
for
part, right?
yeah, and we have a very big plan for community. So we are setting a dedicated team for community and updating, because we want to create an ecosystem with community. So it connect with WordPress. WordPress user can easily log into the community with SSO and all the other stuff. If a person purchases things from your WooCommerce store, you can put them into a particular channel. If a person join a course or a membership, you can put them in a your community channel. Then we'll go for a Teachable and Kajabi and all the other stuffs.
And also, I think something like connecting the community with your other services like live chat, and as well as the shared inbox can be really useful as well, because we can users can search community threads from live chat, or shared inbox we can reference thread to the links. That way we are connecting everything also will make
Yeah, it's
well.
connecting dot all together, and we have to figure it out the best possible use case for this and put it all together.
So this can be like kind of a customer knowledge base where like you can search all the questions that customers have asked, and you can see the replies and response from your team, and then like customers can like help themselves, right?
Yeah,
That's
so
very interesting.
what our plan is, so if an admin or moderator wanted to convert a user question to a ticket, he just click a button and it will convert to a question to a ticket from the support agent part. So support agent can replay from that part, or he can replay the email as well.
Cool.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. So the next question is, though I believe you have answered it, for the benefit of the person who asked, please can you share some insight on ticketing system?
I don't understand the question actually was so shared inbox is kind of like a ticketing system, but if you consider ticketing system like Thrivedesk is a very old concept. So right now the shared inbox, why is called shared inbox? Because it's a unified inbox, so that you can connect all your channels like live chat and emails. Future it will be Facebook, WhatsApp, and all the other channel, and that the channel together in one place. That is called ticketing system. If you are referring to a ticket portal, like if you want to give your client a portal to log in and see their previous tickets and all the other stuff, then we have API coming, and you can integrate with your own platform with your own rigs. We have no problem. We'll give you the documentation to implement these things.
And just to add a point, like a ticket means like it's separate messages here where we can assign different status like closed, opened, and everything. So it
It's
pretty much,
already there. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it pretty
already
much,
there. So each conversation is actually a
That's correct.
ticket. So we put them a reference number is a number. So you can use them. We call them a conversation because we wanted to make it like humanly way. It's not a ticket.
true.
Each conversation happening between you and your customer is actually a conversation. So we call it a conversation, not the ticket. You are not ticket to us. You are a human.
That's why I said you answered
I,
it, and probably
I like it.
in
I
their
like
terms, it's
the way
better
you
to be
answer that.
answered.
I like the way
That
you
Sorry,
answer. You're not a ticket to us. You're a human.
that should be the
That's it.
tagline for the sales page.
That should be a great tagline for Thrivedesk, right? You're not a ticket. You're a human, right?
If you
Okay.
guys
Amazing.
if you guys have checked out our About Us page, you'll know how humanly possible we are trying to make this software looks like. Yeah.
Where Thrivedesk is hosted? Is it AWS, G Cloud, Azure?
Okay, so Thrivedesk is a multi-cloud hosted platform. We have several different services. We have AWS for some services, and we have DigitalOcean for a few services, and we have some other services. So which all come together, and it goes under our load balancer. So if one part is down, we can pop up another server. So you can see Thrivedesk was live yesterday where Facebook was down.
Yeah, I made a comment about that. Facebook was down, Instagram was down, and WhatsApp was down as well. But Thrivedesk was live, right?
And also,
Amazing.
just on the hosting part itself, I know some people will be missing out on understanding, but when you explained it, like you are using some premium service for sending the email, right? Just mention
Yeah.
that also, because I'm not a techie, I can't understand, but maybe viewers can understand what you are using to
Okay,
send
so
emails.
we have a sub-processor list for the transparency purpose on our website. All the service we are using that are listed on our website and purpose. So for sending email, we use Postmark, that is a premium SMTP service provider. For all the chats and other stuff, we use Pusher, that also used by Intercom and Health Scout. So we are using all these premium stuffs from the day one, so that we can deliver the robust system.
Yeah, I remember,
Amazing.
because you mentioned you are not using AWS because it might have some deliverability issues and you are
Yeah.
willing to go to a premium. I'm not sure, but you mentioned Postmark is a really good one. I don't know,
It's the
but
best delivery rates out there.
okay.
Postmark has the best delivery rates out there.
Okay, just wanted to mention that. Thank you.
Okay. The next question is, what about iOS for the
Okay,
apps?
so interesting thing is our Android app is live, and it's a React Native hybrid app. So actually our iOS app is technically done. So we are waiting for the Apple approval. So we just applied for Apple things. They approved us, and we are waiting 7 days so that we can reapply to their portal and go through their validation system. Then we'll be able to submit the iOS app. It's not actually in our
Amazing.
hand as well. our part is done. So we have to submit and go through the Apple review system. I don't know how much it will take, but you will see iOS app very soon, as long as Apple is good with the review system.
Fantastic. Okay. So the next question is, can the widgets be customized or the positions change? Left, right, center, color, so on and so forth.
Yeah, everything is customizable. You can play with the widget. It's left, right, only left and right, not center, because it will not look good on your website if you put it on center. So it's on left and right. You can turn off the icon. You can just put a text, or you can just use the icon, or you can combine them both, and you can put your color, logo, and all this stuff. You can even translate to your own language as well.
Yeah, all the text options are translatable. Like you can change it to your own language also. I was really excited about that because when I went into the customer screen, it's not just title, but every single text which is on the chat screen, it gave the option to translate on your own language. So it was really good.
Amazing.
So does it also support RTL? Arabic?
Right now, not RTL. It's LTR. So we will be adding RTL support.
Okay. And which CDN do you use? I think you answered it already, but again.
CDN, for CDN, I think we use AWS Cloud CDN. We use Bunny CDN for the community part. So there is multiple services we have to use for several different purposes. So yeah, I think Bunny CDN is AWS Cloud Front.
Fantastic. So next question is, what are the available user roles? Which third-party autoresponders does Thrivedesk support? What are the backup options?
There is right now, there is 3 options for roles. There is an account owner who create the whole workspace and accounts, who owns everything. There is admins, and there is users. So we are thinking about a more customizable user role system. So you can create a role yourself, assign them a permission, and then add your team member or agent to that particular role. That will take some time, but that is our goal for the role. Right now it's a very granular system, but it will be a robust permission system very soon.
Okay.
And third-party autoresponder, if it means a CRM integration, we do have Autonomy Fluent CRM, and we will have ConvertKit, and all the SaaS autoresponder system will be integrated with Thrivedesk. And
Okay.
I don't know about the backup option. I don't get the question.
I think okay. Venki will explain. I think.
Yeah,
I mean, it is about, can we take a backup of the data for, their customer data, etc.
Yeah, we'll be giving you the options to download all this customer data from your account. But for our part, we took a backup in every hour. So it actually a lot of costly things. So we back up each and every service in 1 hour. I think our database backup server is somewhere around 100 and 200 GB already per day, because we took 24 hours, 24 backups. So it's a huge backup system for us. So that we don't want it to lose our users' precious data. But for yourself, you will be able to download your data as well.
Okay, fantastic. So there is a couple of questions from other group which I'm not able to display here. So will using Thrivedesk on the website loading, does it affect core web vital score?
Yeah, that is a very good question. For now, the assistant script is the minimal version of all. I think it's a 70 or 80 kilobyte of JavaScript snippet, and we have tested. And we are also preparing a blog post about our test case with all the other option available. So comparing to Intercom, Help Scout, Crisp, and other tools, I think we have the minimal footprint for assistant JavaScript.
Okay, fantastic. So the next question is a little longer. Currently, ticket ID numbering is assigned by workspace. All inboxes sharing same series of ticket ID. Is it possible to prioritize this ticket ID by inbox? At present, it is hard to use in PRD environment since ticket ID is important identifier. So did you get the question?
Yeah, I get that question, and also that's on our priority list. So you will be able to customize not only the number, we will be able to add some prefix on it. So you can change the ticket prefix and ticket number. So we'll be adding this soon.
Okay, fantastic. That's from Z. Okay, there is one comment that says that the community has got, I mean, community part of the application has got some bugs. It is good for a help desk solution, but community needs to be developed more. So that's probably a feedback.
Yeah, I completely agree that like each other software, we do have bugs, and not every part is mature as like Thrivedesk shared inbox and all this part. But yeah, we are taking this feedback very seriously and improving every day. You know, I've been sleeping around 3 or 4 hours since the deal was launched. So I just come from the office and jump into the webinar. So that's the life now. So, and this is not the life in the deal period. This is actually how we live. We live to innovate and we live to create new things.
Okay.
Amazing.
So this one is to Kartik. Okay, what was the bonus that would be? What is the bonus that would be included? I have been told that there is always a bonus in SaaS Launchpad.
Yeah, SaaS. You finally got it right. SaaS Launchpad is the name. So, guys, there's a bonus from the Thrivedesk team directly. These guys are giving their very own software called WP Smart Pay. So, if you bought a license from for Thrivedesk, and is there a particular tier, Ashikal, or is it for everybody?
We are giving WP Smart Pay for everybody. So if you are
Awesome.
buying a plan, but it's one purchase, one license. So if you are
Got
at
it.
20 workspace, doesn't mean it's 20 license. We will give one purchase, one license for WP Smart Pay. So with WP
Got it.
Smart Pay, you can actually sell and all the other stuffs from your WordPress site.
So
Got it.
what is
So, guys,
WP Smart Pay? What is that?
Kartik,
Okay, so
don't tell me you planted this question.
I don't have any clue.
Yeah, you know,
okay, so
it was
Probably I only asked it, right?
yeah, so let me just clear the confusion. WP Smart P is actually the Gumroad for WordPress. So if you have a digital product, if you want to sell your ebooks, you don't want to bulky WooCommerce or ETG digital download, you wanted to just a system so that people can purchase and download your files, you can use WP Smart Pay. If you want a payment form, if you want a donation, if you want to create a donation form or recurring service form for purchase payment form for your services, you can create a payment forms and you can take the payment. So it's a concept of taking payment from clients and selling digital stuffs without
Got it.
interfering the licensing and the bulky WooCommerce system.
Got it. And is it already connected with Thrivedesk, like WooCommerce?
Yep, it's already yeah, we already coded that. We didn't actually deploy the updated, but it's already connected with Thrivedesk. You can connect with Thrivedesk with WP Smart Pay. The code
That's
has already been done.
That's cool.
okay.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
one more question: what are all the upcoming apps integration?
Okay, so you guys go to our roadmaps and you will see we have a Q3, Q4, and others part as well. I don't remember all this roadmap part for myself, but we have a dedicated team for app integrations part. So our next major app integration is coming for the Shopify part. We already figured it out and we already started developing the part. The only caveat for us to approval system like iOS. So we will submit the Shopify app and we are hoping to get into before the Black Friday event, but it's all on Shopify part. But our part is almost, we figured it out and everything.
Okay, I think this is a follow-up question to the WP Smart Pay. So is everybody getting essential license?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's essential plan.
Guys, don't worry about the bonus. Don't worry about the bonus. I'm thinking another bonus offer for you guys. So probably there's gonna be a announcement soon in the group. So you guys might get, all the people who are purchasing the product Thrivedesk, they will be getting another special bonus from my side
Fantastic.
directly.
You're not going to reveal what is it, right?
No, not right now, but yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a great deal.
Let's
Okay.
see.
So beyond this, there has been a lot of very good positive comments about the way, I mean, they see Thrivedesk, and quite a lot of positive comments that has been coming. But I think there is one I would want to showcase, which probably summarizes all the positive comments. Tonight, Thrivedesk will have an outage like Facebook had yesterday. So
Yeah, I would like to see that. You guys can try. We guys
It's
we did
better.
our we did try our pen testing and all the other stuff for server side. And yeah, just try it. We would love to figure it out if you can hack it through, so we can fix it fast.
No, I think I mean I would like to see it a little differently. I think people are very impressed with the live demo that everybody will try to buy and try playing around with it, and there'll be immediate traffic that would come to the website. So I would want to see it like this.
Yeah, guys. So if you actually go right now to thrivedesk.com, you can do a free trial. You don't have to actually pay any money. Just take a free trial, test out the software, see what you like, see what you don't like. You can actually drop in your comments on the thread in our group, Stars Launchpad. If you're not part of the group, just join in your request. There's a small plug that I'm doing. If I'm live, you can join Stars Launchpad group. Just search it on Facebook. You should be able to find it. Just go and like ask your questions freely. We never stop. If you have any kind of positive feedback, negative feedback, all kind of feedbacks are welcome. We don't stop people from asking or giving negative feedback as well. So if you have a negative feedback, feel free to do that. That's how we improve, right? I'm 100% up with negative feedback. There's always, when a software is launched, there's always going to be some bugs. There's always going to be something that don't work out of the box, right? But if you tell us, we become stronger. We can fix that, and that's what is important, right? Like we can actually improve from that feedback. That's how we look at it.
Yeah, I actually saw one of the comment as Alston, you have to shoot the video again. So that was the comment. Like I was saying, if you want to see how it's changed, just go back and watch the video. You will feel like you are watching another platform, maybe. And if you are watching that video on another week or so, then probably you have to watch it. That would be a completely different one. So I think bugs are will be found because you guys are consistently adding new features. That's what, when I was doing the testing also, I found some bugs, I reported it, and they immediately fixed it. So it's going to be not a matured solution, right? Like it's not a fully done solution. It's not like they are doing the developments, they are adding all the different app integrations. So I think you will be likely to see more bugs and more stuff coming up, but the journey is going to be fixing then and adapting and growing, I think.
Yeah, the team fixes really fast. Like as soon as you point out a bug, I've seen like usually the turnaround time is like 24 hours. That's when the bug is usually fixed. But if there's something that you think there's a bug and it's not fixed, you can definitely just DM me or message me, or you can DM Parvez or Article, anybody, and they'll be take it up for you.
Yeah, if it's a legit bug, we'll fix as fast as possible. But if it's a feature request, we'll have to go through our prioritized framework and all the other milestones.
Yeah.
Let's take
Perfect.
away the Farvez 3 hours sleep also. That's the goal for the next week.
Okay.
Don't let Parvez sleep only, right?
Okay. There are two more questions. So one, are there any plans to integrate video in the live chat so that people can save on buying a couple of other deals that are currently available?
The video integration for, I mean, the integration with other video hosting platform or with our platform.
Both.
So we
Okay.
have to explore it, but our plan is to enhance the app section for things like that. So our next logical integration would be Calendly integrations and all the Calendly tools. So all the support rep who are doing the live chat support, they can book their support sales calls immediately from the live chat section. So that is our next logical jump for the app section. So if you want a video call, maybe we will be able to add some third-party integration. But as you know, video is streaming is
Google Meet.
extremely expensive and video streaming is not very cheap. So we have to be very cautious on our own commitment. So
Google Meet
we
is
may,
something that we can integrate, right? Google Meet
yeah,
is like
integrate. We will definitely, that is the reason we call it app section. So we will be adding all these apps and it will be integrated as well.
Makes sense.
awesome.
This question is not about Thrivedesk, but about WP Smart Pay. It's I mean, we are digressing from the topic still. So since you guys already developing WP Smart Pay, why not also consider a hosted solution too in parallel?
It's too much things to do in parallel. So as we have a team with WordPress, so we are doing it for WordPress ecosystem. And if it evolves, maybe we'll be able to make it a SaaS. But we don't want to change our focus, and we don't want to make another things and abandon what Thrivedesk and all the other stuff, because making a SaaS is take a lot of time and effort. So we have team for WordPress. They are making the plugin looks good and continuously updating this plugin.
Fantastic. So I think, I mean, you answered all the question. One very important question that people have got. Any giveaway for people who's watching?
Yeah, go ahead, hit the buy now button.
Guys, if you are on the live right now, drop in a comment to like sign up for the giveaway. We'll pick a comment randomly to give away a LTD license. You will be winning a LTD license for Thrivedesk. So yeah, if you are on the live right now, don't be like a silent spectator. Drop in a comment so that you can actually enroll in the giveaway.
So the most important question right now is that will the giveaway license will also get the bonus, including the secret one?
Again.
Yes, 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 yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Why not? Why not?
Yeah. Okay. So while
So
we allow people to comment to be eligible for the giveaway, there is one more question that has come up now. Does Thrivedesk support other than help desk support requests, such as service requests that can route to external party, spare part requests that will trigger e-commerce order? That's a very nice question, actually.
I think you can route your support ticket from your end. From if you're in a WordPress website, you can create a Fluent forms or WP forms. Then you can route support tickets to a particular inbox, and then you can trigger an automations and do things like that. Maybe I don't know. I don't understand the question clearly, but I think that will solve the problem.
I think what is asking for the first one is like, if we receive a request and if we decide that we are not the right persons to answer, I want to send it to my business partner or something else, they route that particular request to another guy who might not be
Yeah,
using Thrivedesk.
you can do that. You can do that using automation rules. So if that rules match, you can forward this email to other part, or you can assign this ticket to someone else on your team, or you can move this ticket to separate inbox and separate things like that with the automations part.
Okay, so but the other party need to be on Thrivedesk platform, right? Not externally.
Yeah, you can forward the email because
Okay.
it's a conversation, so you can actually forward to any email you want.
Got it.
Okay.
very interesting. So there's this question: any plan to integrate with Teachable?
Yeah, for Teachable is community is our goal for integrate with Teachable. But you know, Circle is funded by Teachable, and Circle is doing a very good integration with Teachable. I don't know how easy it will be to get into that integration, but definitely we'll try to figure it out and give you the integration possible.
Okay, I think this is a request, but anyway, please can you provide an extensive knowledge base and docs to use the Thrivedesk platform? I think that's very much needed with the kind of features that are there in Thrivedesk to be completely making use of this phenomenal application.
So yeah, knowledge base from our part is done, but we are calling it the beta version for knowledge base, and we'll hoping to deploy the knowledge base in this week for the knowledge base. So we'll be able to show you the knowledge base and use case for this knowledge base part.
And make sure you don't develop new features before you publish it. Otherwise, that will become outdated immediately as soon as you publish it.
Yeah.
Knowledge base is gonna be live in like next few weeks, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Our part is done. We are just testing it, but as soon as we launch, we will calling it as a beta, because you know when you launch software, it has some bugs. So knowledge base will be better. So yeah.
Again. Avinash Katta for winning the giveaway and the secret bonus. I think that's a comment from Avinash Katta only, right?
Okay, this is Kartik. I think probably this is a question. Please extend the deadline of the ED. I mean, I believe it's deadline, not deadline.
Guys, we have been seeing like this question. There was another question on the Thrivedesk community as well. I saw there was a user who said like he's gonna be getting his salary probably Thursday or Friday, and we have been thinking about it, like should we extend it or not. I've been talking to the team regarding it, and probably like there's a chance we will be extending the launch for another week.
Okay.
There's a chance.
Fantastic.
So I'll still talk to the team. I can't confirm it. I'll talk to the team. Once I have a confirmation, I'll drop in like the update in the group, so you guys will know.
Fantastic. So there's one more question that has come up now. Will the knowledge base be embeddable?
We don't have plan for that now, but if many people ask for this feature, maybe we'll consider that as well.
Embeddable. Okay, so basically we can embed it into like our own website and like kind of what do you say? Like Webflow. If you're using Webflow, we can just integrate it with knowledge
Yeah,
base
we
or
have to
something.
figure out the use cases, how people use these things with other software, so that we can
You can
prioritize this.
you can use like iframe or something, right? To
Yeah, but
that's very
regarding
basic.
iframe, the browsers and cookies are getting restricted and
Yeah,
all
yeah,
this stuff. So we cannot use iframe all the time in a website. So your website might get penalized if you use too much iframe.
got it, got it, got it. Everybody is asking for a knowledge base should be really awesome. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping you guys deliver great on that front, because that's very important for a knowledge base to be strong for a help desk solution, right? And I'm excited for that one.
Because that is a
Okay.
core component. Like we can use the knowledge base to answer the live chat queries or shared inbox, because we don't want to be spending time again and again to answer the everything from the starting process, right? When we have a knowledge base, we can essentially link out that and follow the user correctly towards the point.
You guys have a YouTube channel? That's a question.
Sorry.
You guys have a
Yes,
YouTube
You
channel?
guys have YouTube channel.
yes,
Yeah, we do.
yes, we do have a YouTube.
So probably if somebody, Ashikul, if you can drop a comment with the link to it, that'll be awesome. I think only
Definitely.
Vanky can drop in comments, right? I don't see any functionality to drop in comments.
No, we
But
can.
anyways,
Okay, what is the link? If you can share it on the private chat, I'll just share it to you.
yeah. I think Vanky will do it for us, so it's gonna be available.
Or you can just go into type Thrivedesk in YouTube. That's how I found their channel. It's pretty much, they have created couple of videos on different stuff, which you can immediately find out. The channel name is just Thrivedesk, right? If I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so go to
And the
YouTube and
YouTubes are
search for.
integrated inside only. So once you start using Thrivedesk, whenever you go to a particular section, you'll see like onboarding video from Parvez. There's like some videos inside some sections as well, so you can follow through those videos and like set up your inbox. I was trying to do it, and I saw all these kind of videos.
We are
Okay,
just exercising a bit
I
of
got the channel
YouTube.
name. Let me.
No, Venki, the link is on the private chat. You can copy and paste it.
Okay, I
So, guys,
searched it.
a lot of videos will be coming on this channel, but we guys are exercising some precautions. Unlike Alston, we are waiting for some new UI to actually get implemented and fully functional, so that our video doesn't get stone aged all of a sudden. But yeah, it's going to be a running channel, hopefully.
Awesome.
Okay, so I think we've answered
Another
all the
question.
question.
I see
Okay,
another question.
yeah,
It will be nice to have like automation where
I think assistant should have a name like Jarvis and do more than what it does now.
Yeah, it's an interesting
uh,
idea.
Maybe you can possibly integrate
Jarvis
OpenAI.
Jarvis is
is
already
already taken, right? Jarvis is already taken by somebody. So let's use like maybe Ultron or something like that.
Yeah. In,
we
okay,
Ultron
actually
and
or
one
like
maybe
more.
it. It's already taken.
No,
It
maybe
will
a
be
cool,
nice to have
maybe
an automation where chat queries are suggested with article knowledge base. I suppose you are planning that already.
Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
exactly. We are planning. So one thing I wanted to address, we have interviewed so many founders for WordPress space. So what they want, they actually have a knowledge base on their WordPress site as well. So I believe that people you are watching the live, you already have WordPress site with your documentation, blogs, and other part. So what we did was unique is WP Post Sync plugin. So what happened if you install this Post Sync plugin into Thrivedesk, it will sync all the content to your WordPress site with Thrivedesk. So immediately, if you can replay an answer and you click the slash, you press the slash button on your keyboard, you will be immediately available all the articles from your WordPress site. You don't have to go to your WordPress site, search the content and find the links and put it replay or contact support channel. It will be it's already available, because a lot of people are using WordPress. So we before we launch our own knowledge base, we try to figure out a way how we can enable the WordPress guys to show their content inside WordPress. And I think we'll be create a more video on this part as well, because this is a very unique feature in our part.
And
Yeah,
I'm already using that particular feature right
Right.
now because in my Saspirate website, I have installed that free plugin where it automatically collects all the posts and pages from the website. So when a user asks a question like, what is the correct LTD, or do you have the link? I don't need to go to my website and take the link and share it. I just put that a slash and start typing the first couple of letters of the post or the product name. Automatically that link will be appearing on the drop-up menu or pop-up menu, something like that. Click on it, you will get the direct link for that particular post, and it's really useful as well.
Yes,
Awesome.
and it's a very cool feature, guys. And I've already shared the link. If the link comes in
And
the
most importantly, we don't store this data. We just fetch the data from your website and show it here. So all the e-commerce data, all the site data remain on your part. We don't have to store all this additional data. So it's completely GDPR friendly.
right. So I just shared a YouTube link. We already have a video regarding WP posting. So anyone who wants to know how it actually works, how cool this feature is, they can check out the video.
Vanky, you can share the link. It's in the private chat. So there
Yeah,
you
I've
will see
already
like a
shared.
YouTube
1 minute. Sure.
already there. Awesome. So there's another question. Do you plan to add automatic workload distribution between the chat agents?
Exactly before this webinar, me and Ashik was talking in the phone, and we are discussing about this interesting integration. So what we have planned, so you can create a team, and you can have two options, like you can assign a ticket to a team by manual options, and we will have a round robin algorithm. So once a team is available without any ticket or something, so each new ticket will come, round robin algorithm will assign this ticket to you, next team or agent part. So we are just discussing before this webinar part, so how these things will be work and how these things will be done. So automation teams, all this feature is coming in this Q4, and I believe if you miss this deal, you will regret for your life that what you missed, because I asked my team if I want to name LLTD again, they can fire me. So we will never be going to open a LTD again for Thrivedesk. Trust me.
Awesome. That's a great news for all the
There
people
is
who
one
have already gotten.
very interesting comment which definitely deserves to be given the giveaway. I don't know who.
Vanquish instead of Jarvis. That's a great
Yeah,
name.
whoever gave this name, thank you so much.
We can
Probably
call
we
it
can go ahead and
Windbar.
probably we can create like this kind of a cartoonized face of Vanky and like make it into a chatbot and like put it on Thrivedesk, like whole this thing, right? Campaign. That'll be amazing.
And just talking about AI writing has popped into mind. Like maybe you can integrate somehow open AI to auto type a draft message for the customer reply or question, because I see AI every single software. Like whenever you see a software on the market now, it has AI somewhere associated. Maybe in a future you can see a possible way of not sending the direct message to the user because it will not be accurate, but somehow understanding the context of the users and giving you a draft reply. Then you can make the final edits and go about. Just a suggestion for a feature.
Okay. And
Got
I mean, in fact, I had this question, but I forgot to ask. Why the name Thrivedesk? When there is already Thrive Teams, Thrive Cart, it looks like it is from the same ecosystem.
Yeah, you guys already know Thrive Teams and Thrive Card is not the same ecosystem. They are both different company. So the reason behind the name Thrivedesk, because if you go to our website, you will see we have a tagline. So our tagline is we are helping startups thriving their customer support. So that is our goal for Thrivedesk. And you know, the finding a good name with the .com domain is very much difficult in these days. So we are brainstorming the names, and we found thrivedesk.com was available that time. So we bought all these domain except the .com, because that was purchased by someone else. So in the beginning of this year, I think February or March, or I think April, we got the .com as well. So we paid a good amount for this .com domain as well. So we bought all the domain available. That was the main challenge for us as well. So finding
Was
a
it
good
less
name.
than was it less than 10,000 or was it
No,
more than
it's less than 10,000.
Okay, got it.
Now this looks like a I don't know because I took the previous one very seriously.
But it's not a bad idea. You know, Vanky is a famous name. Even like AppSumo was kind of promoting his face everywhere in the this kind of campaign.
You
And
know what?
everybody knows Vanky, right? Everybody knows Vanky right now.
You know what will be more interesting if you can name or customize the assistant itself. Like someone can name it Vanky, someone can name it Jarvis, someone can name it Siri, whatever. You know, that
So
will
you
be
let the users choose the name of the bots
Yeah,
that they
name
have, and
exactly.
they can actually keep the assistant. Right?
That's a
Amazing.
brilliant idea.
I'm gonna
So
keep my bot name like Noah Kagan, right? He's gonna be answering all the questions.
yeah. We have
I
a
didn't
lot of
want to show
Harvard and
this
DC
question, but anyway, just to make it interesting, will you accept the offer if Thrivecart offered to acquire you?
We just getting started. We don't have any plan to sell out.
Let's hope Thrivedesk becomes so big that Thrivedesk can give an offer to Thrivecart to acquire them, right? That'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
we are
Flip the
hoping to
script kind of
acquire
thing.
Thrivecart as well.
That's phenomenal.
Because
Okay, there's one more
Thrivecart is
question that
never
has come
moving
up now.
away from like lifetime. Yeah.
I think
Assistant
it's still
chat
in
and
beta stage.
inbox are
Thrivecart, I'm not sure, but Thrivecart is still in the beta stage. It's for a very long time.
That's 2-3 years they have been, but they have been functional. I think that's a good thing. You can actually use them. I see a lot of marketers using them right now.
Okay, so there's one more question that has come up now. Assistant chat and inbox reside in two different places in Thrivedesk. Is there anywhere centrally I can see all the interaction / conversation with the customers?
So you see, live chat or part of the live chat is assistant is connected with a inbox. So if you create multiple different assistant and all connected to one inbox, you can definitely do your conversation through inbox. But there is no central place you can go and chat around this inbox because all the assistants should be connected with inbox. Because when you miss the chat or customer drop out on the chat, we have to convert it to a ticket and assign them to respected user and notify them to the customer. So if we don't know where to assign and how to assign, it will be lost. So that's the whole concept of the assistant and live chat part.
Okay, fantastic. So I think we are done with the questions. I think maybe we will get some more if we remain live. Okay, one final question because we already overshot the time by 50%.
Meanwhile,
So
Vanky, can you share the deal link so that like guys, if you already don't know the deal link, it's thrivedesk.com/deal. Very easy to remember. You know Thrivedesk. We are talking about Thrivedesk the whole webinar, so it is thrivedesk.com/deal.
okay.
That's the deal link.
Okay, one more question. Is there an activity log? Something no one can delete and every action of users is recorded in that.
Yeah, we do log everything in our system and we store them. So we will be eventually give the dashboard to see all the log happening inside your workspace. So that will be a workspace independent. So not the inbox specific. So you will see a whole picture of your workspace. Who is doing what in which inbox.
Okay. So you can buy Thrivedesk at thrivedesk.com/deal.
Yeah.
So
And if you type any extension, it's going to go to their domain. They have acquired all the extensions.
exactly. In fact, when I did the event graphic, I picked it up from .com, and when I logged in, it went to IO. Because I was like, okay, did I get the right picture? Then I went to your link again.
All the domains are owned by Thrivedesk right now. They even acquired like all Thrivedesk.xxx and like all the other
We actually started with the .io domain. So we moved to the .com, but moving whole application to one domain is not very easy. So we are moving one by one. So eventually we will have everything under .com domain so that we can track the affiliate cookies and all the other stuff. So under one domain, but it will take some time to move all in one place.
There's just
Okay,
one
one more
domain. I
time,
think people
if
are
you
asking
find the
like how many
deal,
domains are there. There's just one domain, thrivedesk.com. Like all the domains are gonna be redirecting to that one, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so specifically .io is for the application purpose, app.thrivedesk.io. .net is for the community purpose. .com is the marketing site purpose. .thrivedesk.email is for the sending email purpose. Thrivedesk. I think the XYZ .dev and all the other stuffs are here to all the different purpose.
But for customer point of view, they just need to care about .com, right? From
Yeah,
.com, you can access everything.
yeah. App.thrivedesk.com is also working, so it's all the .com part you are more concerned about.
Yeah, just log in at .com. I think that should work. Okay.
Do you
Branky has shared the deal link. Okay,
Yeah.
Branky, your
do you have
comments.
customer
I
IP
think
location to where the customer is logging?
So if you are if any customer come through the assistant for live chat, you can see their live location from there. I think that is what you are asking for. So yeah, you can see the visitors, where is the visitor coming from.
Okay, so the deal is available at www.thrivedesk.com/deal. If you buy the deal, you get WP Smart Pay and a secret bonus from Kartik as well. So, make the best use of the deal, because even without the bonuses, I think this is a phenomenal software that you need to have if you want to grow your business and keep your customers happy. In fact, as Parvez said, I mean, their tagline says that to thrive with the customer
keep thriving,
is
right?
what
Keep
is.
thriving your customer support.
Yeah. So go ahead, use the link and
Yeah,
But what I
yeah,
can
guys.
say,
So
if you wait for the Black Friday or all the other stuffs, you will not be able to see any LTD deal or any upsell or downsell, anything else. You will see all the subscription plan, and that's all. So if you think we will be gonna give, mark my word, if you think you are gonna get some deal or discount on the Black Friday Eve, you are going to get a discount, but on the subscription plan, not the LTD or anything else. So that is done for all.
fantastic.
oh my God.
So okay, so
Yeah,
I think
And
That's
also
a
just
scary
to
part.
just a small thing, like what I would recommend for everyone watching is, rather than just directly checking out the LTD, there is a free trial. I tested the trial first because there's
yes,
no charges, all the features are available, all the live chat inbox. I think it's for 14 days, I think, right?
yeah,
So
the
14 days
right.
everything is available. So immediately, like for example, I mentioned, right, everyone's saying that they are starting using live chat, but it's not suited for me, like, but I'm using the inbox. So just check it out yourself, like they are doing the integration, try it out on your live example or test case and see what do you like that or not, because there's not going to be a universal software for every single one. It's going to be like whether it is right for you or not. So just check it out, the trial. Once you're happy with it, if you find that is suitable for you, at least even one of this is value for you. You don't need to
Exactly.
have all the three features to be making sure that you get the value. But if you find even a single feature which is the most important or solving a big problem on that, but you need to decide on that from yourself. It's really easy to test it out, and then from that you can do the purchase, and you can avoid refunds and all this stuff also.
So
Yeah.
guys, you can actually test out the software. I think that's the best way. Like we can speak and talk how much ever we want. The best thing is you actually go out and test out the software yourself. Uh, One good thing, another thing that's gonna be happening is we're gonna be launching a giveaway for Thrivedesk, and there will be action in it for trying out the software. You'll probably get 100, 200 points for trying out the software. So that will kind of promote you to actually use the software, right? And I'll make another option in the giveaway to actually give a feedback after using the Thrivedesk, so that we actually know that you have used the software, right?
Yeah.
So definitely try out the software first. Like just don't go and make the purchase. I know some people who have already bought it. Like I know one guy who purchased like the 45 workspaces license, and his use case was pretty sure he knew it, what he's gonna be using it for. I'm thinking to do like some kind of webinar with the customer at some point. So probably he'll share his use case for it. Agency plans are basically only for people who want to who have like a huge business and like which have like multiple countries support in like maybe in USA, support in India, support in Malaysia, and you want to divide that support through agency plan, or you have like some kind of a agency where you can actually give those workspaces to your clients, right? That's the only use case for it. Like if you want to go for the lower plans, you can get the lower plans as well. We have lower plans. You can just go check out those plans, and yeah, that's it.
That's it. You know, I think we've answered all the questions. So it's 90
Thanks,
minutes
thanks,
since.
thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Elston. Thanks a lot, Venki. I really, really appreciate your time. Thanks a lot, Parvez, and thanks a lot, Ashik, as well. It's pretty late. You guys have been busy all day implementing and working on stuff and like answering to thousands of customer queries. I really respect that. And had a great time chatting with you all, right?
It's
Yeah.
always
And
a pleasure, talking about our product. It just doesn't make us tired. So we can go on talk about our product for as long as much you guys want. It's something that we are very passionate about, so it's fine. Thank you
So
so much.
the deal expiry counting down is 30 minutes. Guys, if you are pretty sure about the deal, only then go and buy it. We are not going to be forcing you to go and like buy it right now. Try out the software, take your time. I'm sure the Thrivedesk team is going to be sleeping after that. They're not going to be like removing the link suddenly. So take your time, buy the deal if you after you have tested thoroughly, and then give us your feedback, right?
and also you mentioned that the deal is going to be extended for 1 more week, right?
I'm still talking to the team. Probably I'll give a feedback. We're going to be deciding it tomorrow.
Hmm.
So guys, you still have day for today if you want to buy. Like, but tomorrow we're gonna be making an official update. I'm gonna be like announcing a giveaway as well where you guys can sign up and like get some points. And if you have already bought the deal, you will get some really good goodies. You can like get maybe more workspace or something for joining the giveaway, right? So that's a great benefit for it. Like we are planning that. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have some official news and I can share it in the group.
And also for the random winner, like you will pick a random event comment from this live event, right? So if you guys are
Okay,
watching, just make sure
let's do it
to.
right now. Let's do it right now. Let's not even wait. What I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be scrolling my this
No,
thing, and wherever my pointer lands, that person wins. That's fair. That's fair. I don't even see the names. I don't even see like whose name is it is.
Hmm.
I just see like Facebook user. I'm just gonna be scrolling the whole comment section,
So you
and
can
wherever my
share
pointer.
the screen for that.
Okay, I'm gonna be sharing my screen. Let's hope there's nothing objectional on my screen.
We can see the entire Kartik's LTD database. That's my secret wish.
Okay. So guys, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, like say yes.
yes, yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, there's a Notion credits
1,500
or
Notion
something.
credits.
Amazing. So guys, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be scrolling the whole panel and wherever my pointer lands,
Hey, no, 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 no.
that
Hold on. Because
yeah.
there is two more streams where those comments are not coming in this. How will we accommodate those people?
Uh,
Ah, that's something. Yeah, that's something that we have to think about. Venki, what do you suggest? What should we do for that?
Okay, shall I just compile all the names together and then we will do that Wheel of Fortune probably
I
tomorrow?
think that would be fair to everybody, right? Like
yes.
for the
Yeah.
people whose comments are not visible right now, I think what
Okay.
Venki will do is Venki is gonna be compiling. Okay, there's a say like one more prize. That's totally up to Ashik and Parvez, man. Like I'm gonna be leaving up to them. If they want to give one more prize, we can do that. Uh, but
Yeah,
I think it's
and it's 9:05 p.m. India time. We will give you another 5 minutes for you to post comments on any of the streams. I think there are 5 to 6 streams that are happening in various places. So till another 5 minutes, whatever comments that have come from the beginning of this session till 9:10 p.m. India time, which is 5 minutes from now, those comments would be eligible for the random giveaway.
fair. Venki, you can remove my shared screen. Then I think probably I'll stop sharing now. Thankfully, I didn't have any kind of objectionable content out there. Anyway,
We saw your Notion screenshot.
Yeah.
okay, that's as objectionable as it gets, right? It's kind of objectionable because they removed all those Notion credits, right? Anyways, I think it's a fair thing to actually pick a winner through a wheel, because if I'm going to be
Yeah.
scrolling the comment section, right, the people on the
Yes.
top and the people on the bottom,
Did
they
Notion
might not.
also remove your credit as well?
Yeah, man. They removed all the credits that I had. Thankfully, I
No, but
have like the
they didn't remove my credit. I'm the lucky guy.
I have the credits from like Join Secret that I joined, so I still have around 1250 credits in there, so I can still use for around 20-30 years, which is a lot.
That is too short.
So I can share some secret. So how to retain this Notion credit. So I think that works because Notion have a web page like notion.com/startup. So you go and apply for the startup credit. They will give you the startup credit. So apply the startup credit first, then apply the rest of the credit. So your startup will get all the credit and don't remove it.
Awesome. So I'll like basically sign up with 5 different fake startups, and I'll probably try to get credits to that. Right? That'll be fun.
Yeah, I did the reverse engineer. So that's the.
Can we get WP SmartPay if we buy? Guys, if you're buying Thrivedesk right now, if you're bought any of the license, and if you're planning to buy, all of you will get WP SmartPay license, right? We have already announced it.
And a secret bonus from Kartik.
There's going to be a secret bonus as well, and it's not going to be limited to just agency wise. Every single person who purchased Thrivedesk is going to be getting that, right? So all the best, guys, all the best. Go make a purchase if you haven't, or go try out the software. I would say go try out the software first, then make an informed purchase, and I think that's a better thing to do, right? Anyways, guys, let's call it a day. Let's all of us have spent a lot of time here, and really appreciate the comments. Really appreciate you guys coming in and spending your time. You could have like spent time like watching Netflix or 1,000 different things, but you came in and joined the webinar. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. And one last comment: Kartik Sharma is great.
Okay.
That is no qualification for that person to get a giveaway. Whatever comment you put, you are still eligible for a giveaway. But
no, that person is disqualified.
That's nepotism, guys. Nepotism.
I'll still disqualify that person already.
And also, just to mention a last thing before we go out, I see a question that you will be getting W SmartPay, the lifetime deal essential plan, right? There was a question.
LTD.
Yeah. Okay. That's been answered. Yes.
No, I see another question just to mention.
Guys, you will be getting a WP SmartPay LTD. It's not a yearly license. Go check out the website if you want to check. It's like one of the only softwares out there for WordPress that kind of handles paddle integration. I checked. There's not many out there which actually has paddle integration and stuff. So if you actually want to use paddle in your business, I think that's one of the best WordPress plugins here that you can get.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you so much, people, for watching, and been a very engaging session on all the channels that we went live. And thank you, Thrivedesk team, and thank you, Kartik and Alston, for being here. I think we all had a great time, and all the very best, Thrivedesk team, because a lot of people.
Great, guys. See you.
Thrivedesk.
Good night. Good night. Good evening. Good morning, and take care, guys. Let's see you again in the next session. See ya.
Thank you, everyone.
Guys.
Thank you, everyone.